Hello. I gotta shut that off. Hello, Eddie. Hello, Mr. Brett.
Brett said, hello, people of Earth.
As you can tell, we got the creator in chat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Hangar Studios Flight 713. Today's flight time will be about 1 hour and 13 minutes following takeoff. The content creator of this flight is Captain Godwin Grimm, and this is your favorite developer, B4 Gunner. Please make sure that your seat back is in the upright position, your tray table is closed, and your seatbelt is fastened. We recommend that you continue to fasten your seatbelt while seated during the flight. Also refrain from using any electronic devices during takeoff and landing for safety reasons. Your cooperation will be much appreciated. If there is anything we can do for you, please let us know. We wish you a pleasant flight. Thank you.
Hello, ass up. Ass up? Ass up? Oh man, did I screw that up? Oh boy. Sorry about that.
I'm not big on fighting these days, but I don't call the cops. And I'm not big on scrapping lately. When I start, I don't stop. I just need one more person to hate me, talk that talk. One more problem might make me kill them all. I'm a hot drinker, ass kicker. I'm a hot drinker, nasty words. I got 2 fingers for ass kissers. I'm an asshole dirtbag, no good bastard.
Good morning, Xenon. This is TPHI, Brett Plays. Awesome. I can't fucking stop laughing. Sorry about that. That was just wrong, and I shouldn't laugh like that, but I'm sorry. Mr. TPHI, Mr. TPHI, Eddie's here. Gunner's here in chat. Mr. Shondale, Mr. Reaper. We got a bunch of Navions out here. Look at that. We can film a commercial. Say hi, Gunner.
Hi, Gunner.
I knew you were going to do that. Hey. What a day. What a live weather, live time. We're on the wrong end of the runway, but I'm not worried about it. There's Icarus. Mr. Brett Pound. Here, go ahead and... No, I want this... I don't care. I wanted to set...
Oh, we got the whole bastard.
Oh, I'm going to be out of fuel. Hold on. I'm not going to... I'm sitting there, my throttle was on full. I'm surprised my plane didn't take right off.
As long as you get your brakes on, you're good to go. You can't pull it.
Yeah, but it was sucking the fuel down.
That'll do, yes.
20 minutes and they were at full throttle sitting on the end of the runway.
Speaking of a better film mining, and I changed my livery.
All right.
I just wanted to be different.
8,000 feet, low altitude airways. We are in, where are we? Philippines. Where in the Philippines? I haven't a clue because I didn't look it up this morning. We'll go with the 530. I never use that anyways. Shoot for 8,000 feet. How's everybody doing? How's your playthrough coming with Mr. Brett Plays and your Starfield? I hear you're doing some base building.
Yeah, I watched them yesterday for most of it.
We got a bit of a tailwind, I guess. This was active when I started.
I was testing this today on Howard's stream to see if it'll take off when it's supposed to and land when it's supposed to. And it's right on the money for takeoff and landing. It's actually under for the landing.
Good. It's good, good, good. Get the plane trimmed out. The autopilot on. Oh, I don't want heading, I want nav. I want nav. Altitude should be set and already set. Vertical speed 400. No, we want closer to 1,000 to start with. 700 to work. So everybody had a good day, doing well. I'm off from playing today. Good. I passed my blood test. It's always good. Got a call. You passed with flying colors. Luckily, we have a nurse with a sense of humor.
It wasn't green.
No, one green. I passed all the stuff I was supposed to pass. Everything was in. Everything was where it's supposed to be.
Did you get to turn your head and cough?
Oh no, he knows better than do that.
No.
I blew him.
I have a female doctor.
Yeah, I blew him a kiss one day, and that was the end of that. And then I actually had him laughing. My doctor, I actually had him laughing freaking hard. There's Colonel Indiana Long Nuts. Good evening, sir. I actually had him laughing when I was in his office. He goes, "It's time for your colonoscopy," and I said, "You know, it's time for me to tell you no." So I'm not doing that again. Did it once. That was enough.
Yeah, I'm at that wonderful age now. I
Yep.
think where I have to have that done.
He goes, well, there's this new thing now where you don't have to do a full colonoscopy. I said, oh, you mean the shit where you shit in the box and mail it back?
Just a little bit off today. You can all fuck off today.
Hey, fire action operator. If you go to the Discord, the flight plan's in the Discord, or you can just jump on in. We're on East USA server. We just took off from RPVI. Roger, Paul, Victor, India, go. Why is there a whole separate loop on that thing? What is that? What the hell is this thing doing? We're going to do a direct to cannon. That thing freaked out while I was sitting there. Yeah, it did. Yes, it's totally whacked. We want to go direct to... We're going to switch this over to the 750 because 750 doesn't have that problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm using.
Yeah, apparently it freaked out while I was sitting on the runway for the last 40 minutes. There, as soon as I hit the 750, it fixed itself. Quite literally. Yep, now it's fine. But the autopilot shut itself off. But I gotta get back on the main. I gotta get over to where it wants to be. Shut the autopilot off for a minute.
That's alright. I trimmed out so you can catch up.
Yep, it literally. As soon as I got it off of the... So apparently there's something the 530 didn't like that at all. Or it liked it and I spent too much time farting around and it somehow went bonkers on me. It lost the altitude. Oh, because I switched servers. Or switched GPSs and made it mad. And now it's still trying to... No. Trust me. Stay off. Why are you fighting me? It is fighting me bad. It seems to think I'm going someplace where I'm not.
It's not magenta on the 430 for some reason. Oh, because you're not at the waypoint yet. That's why.
This one's fried too. This one thinks it's a totally different flight plan. Why are you not picking up my 730? It's still trying to pick up that one on this one. Why can't I shut you off? I may have to restart, fucker. No, I should just be able to go here and go direct to, right?
Yeah. Activate leg. That's all you had to do.
What?
Go back one.
Ah! I'm fighting, I'm crashing, I'm stalling. I'm stalling. I don't know what I'm doing there, but now I'm facing the entire wrong way. Well, this is going really well tonight. Yeah, shut up. Now I'm over speed. Oh, nose up, engine down. Icarus is just hanging on me like, oh, no big deal. I'll follow you right in the ground. It's all good. Why is this still fighting me? It should be off. Cancel. Activate leg. There we go. Why is this plane fighting me? Like totally diving for the ground. My trim is neutral. I was down 3. We'll get her figured out in a second here. Alright. Autopilot. On. Altitude 8,000. Nav mode. Worst case scenario, I'll use heading mode. Yours did the same thing. Well, for some reason it's picking up some sort of whacked out flight plan. And I think right now the old 400 and the freaking 750 are fighting it out. I just flew this earlier today. It flew perfectly fine. Not sure what's going on with that.
Which GPS did you have?
Earlier today I had the 750 on from the start, which I should have done here, and I didn't. We'll get her squared away. Sorry anybody who's new. Normally it's not this bad mess. And it's heading for the other flight plan. Isn't it? No, there it goes. It's going to get back on there. There we go. We'll get her squared away. Get some background music on in a minute. Doesn't have the loop back. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, normally some of my landings I sure shit. That you need to turn off from GPS to V-lock. Then back to GPS for the nav to work on autopilot. Well, I just shut it off and used the 750. I think we all have different magenta light, which is entirely possible. Don't you love all the great stuff we got in the marketplace today? Liveries. That's it. A whole shitload of new liveries. And sometimes it fit when you're changing the area. Yeah, it got mad at me. Oh, there's Icarus. I'm assuming. Tucked right in there. We'll get her squared away. Got Eddie up ahead, Gunner, Sondale, few of the Reapers, TPHI. Well, that was an exciting start to the stream. I really said somebody's name wrong, and they haven't said anything back in the chat, so they probably got pissed off and left.
I'm still giggling about that.
That's just and then the autopilot's not working, and I couldn't stop giggling. Yeah, I'm 12.
Welcome to Gowan, can't pronounce names.
No, it's supposed to be, but it's not. Mine looks like an old car. Well, it's an old plane. It was made in the same time frame as old cars.
They made it like it. It's a beast.
That's the way they were back then. State of the art. My landing lights on? I think they are. Looks like they're on.
Yep, they're on.
You're going to take the tail off.
Twinkling at you.
There you go. Whoa! Shit! That's close. Yeah, they don't build them like that anymore. That's absolutely true. None of them have sliding canopies anymore. So my son is in Texas right now. Let's see if I can put this picture up. He's looking at... We have to Texas to look at him. What the hell is this? Beechcraft, Debonair. See if I can't get the picture up in Discord if anybody wants to see it. I don't know if he's going to put an offer or not, but he was there looking at it. I'm going to try to drop it in Discord. Keep an eye on my airspeed. 1,000 feet a minute might be a little steep right now. Some say thank goodness. Yeah, well, some of the new ones are pretty cool. They got parachutes and all kinds of shit. Oh, no wonder it's dying. Somehow the thing got to 2,500 feet a minute. No wonder Is everything going wrong tonight? Yes, of course. I need to climb at like 800 feet a minute. And now it's not going to...
Yeah, that'll do it.
There. Try to put this in here. We're going to try. What did Zenon say? Hi, Zenon. Okay. Nothing. I know nothing. I'm an idiot. Where is this? General. Clips and highlights. I'll throw in clips and highlights. It's actually the plane he went and looked at today. So, big news today is Flight Sim Expo next year is going to be in Vegas. The last place Sim Fanatic needs to be is a place where they have free-flowing alcohol. That's just not going to lead to anything good. That must be rice paddies down there, I'm guessing. There are old rope pulleys from 1913 that were changed for the first time in '63. They haven't changed every year since then. Ropes aren't built properly anymore. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Oh yeah, I was hoping to God it was going to be back in the east, not farther west, but yeah, well, it looks like I talked to my son and my daughter's out there in Vegas. She's going to college out there. My son's working out there, so I'm probably going to use that as a good excuse to go. So I can justify going and playing around for a day or two there and spending a couple days with the kids.
I must be at the flight altitude. I'm burning a hole through the sky.
Yeah, I'm at 8,000 now and she's picking up steam.
Yeah. I'm doing 180 miles an hour. It's a little fast.
Yeah, that's a bit fast considering yellow line is 140.
No, in mile per hour, the yellow line's 170.
Oh, yeah. Not miles. I got my knots on out here.
You're looking at the exterior view.
Yeah. People don't want to look at the dash the whole flight.
Yeah, wait till you see 1.01. I'll get that to you soon.
No worries.
I'm messing with the visor glass.
I'll see you soon.
All boarded out.
Oh, my daughter wouldn't give a shit, but my son will be there at the Flight Sim Expo having more fun than I am, probably.
Yeah, I'm definitely saving up to go there this next year.
Yeah, make sure people buy a lot of these because Gutter said if he sells 2,500, he's paying my way.
Yep, I'll flip the bill.
So we got to sell 2,500 Navions between now and June. So everybody buy 2 or 3. Give them away as gifts. Tell your friends.
It gives you what? Trying to think. It gives you 9 months ish.
Yeah, I'll probably actually be booking airline tickets shortly. So I'm
I looked at the hotel prices. Did I send that to you?
Yeah, $200 a night on the weekend.
Yeah, it's in the Tropicana, and that doesn't include the bed tax and all the other taxes.
There's $40 a night in taxes in Vegas. 2 Mondays then. Yeah, so yeah, there's $40. There's roughly 39 and change just for room taxes in Vegas. So even if you got a $20 a night room, it'd be $80 a night. Or $60 a night, excuse me. My math has gone to shit today too. Oh, I get a little background music going. You're gonna go, Brett? That'd be awesome.
Oh, that'll be sweet. You get to meet Brett.
I'll have to, if I do,
meet a lot of people.
if I do go,
Awesome.
I'll have to make a half dozen shirts for everybody that I know that's going, so they can walk around grumpy old bastard.
How many real
squadron shirts.
Navions did they make? They made over 1,000. I know that. I don't know if it was 1,400, but there's so many different variants. There's the Navion A.
Navion's not tickets to Vegas. Oh, bummer. I thought you were going to Vegas.
The L17B.
Fuck was I just doing? Oh, music. My brain is
Oh,
totally
you got
out
us
of
all
kitchen.
excited, Brett.
Yeah, we were gonna
I'll
have.
make an Navion tell them.
Thought we were gonna go, man. That'd been awesome. Yeah, from Australia,
I don't.
and then $200 a night for a motel room. Vegas is not cheap anymore, and you can't pull the old tricks you used to play. You used to be able to get free rooms in Vegas really easy. Oh, welcome aboard, fire action operator. Need
I'll
another.
get you one of my buddy passes.
You always need a grumpy old bastard in the sky. I'll probably fly southwest out of Albany. Because you know what American Airlines does? And this pisses me off. They do it every time. Yeah, flights. But American Airlines used to do this to me every time I go to Vegas and back. It's a 5-hour and 15-minute flight. Guaranteed. Out. Back, occasionally catch a tailwind, and it's not. But anything under 5 hours, they don't have to serve a meal on. They only have to serve a light snack. So they'll say, oh, the flight's a 5-hour or 4-hour and 40 or 4 hours and 50-minute flight, even though it takes 5:15 every fucking time. And they know it's a 5-hour and 15-minute flight, and they still rip you off for a meal. Right now we got one right below us. What airport's right below us? I hear a jet.
It is
BCD. Boy, no. Robert Paul
We're
Victor.
headed to Canada.
Yeah, Robert Paul Victor Boy. I hear a jet. Fuck, I hear a jet. Oh, Eddie probably. Went by. Yep, this is the Phantom. So Robert Paul Victor Boy. Or Beta. What do they use for B? Balls.
Bravo.
That's it. That sounds familiar. Alpha Bravo. Charlie
you're
Delta Echo.
An old airline flight attendant. Used to have to know all these names.
Oh, I used to have to know them all. I was in flight school, but that was a long time ago.
You guys catching up yet? I'm going 127 knots. Yep, I see TPHI.
I'm not catching up because I'm tickling right at 142ish.
Yeah, you're catching up then. That's alright, I'm saving fuel. I'll have fuel when we land.
I started with like 84%, so we should have.
Yeah, I put it to 100. You should be able to fly 1,000 miles in this thing if you trim it out all the way. I tested it.
Mr. Sean Dale's got his foot down. Or his, you don't have your
It'll
foot
take
down
you
the plane,
6
do you?
hours, but it can do it.
East USA server, fire action operator. Oh. Wait till you all see tomorrow's, or if you watch the dog videos. For those of you who watch the dog videos, wait till you see tomorrow's. You can't find it. Should be. It's in Just type in the thing. Romeo Papa Victor Bravo. RPVB. Type it in the little search box.
Heck, at this point, you might as well just go to Cannon.
Or where? Oh yeah, there's one ahead of us.
Canon.
That's a fucking waypoint. That's a airway.
Oh, then
That's an airway
Carlo,
entry point.
CARLO.
That's airway. Those are airways. Those are airway locations, markers.
MCT.
Like the next closest freaking one is way the hell across the ocean. Yeah, no, that's not even. That's the airway. RPVM is that airport ahead of us, way ahead of us.
Hold on, I'll get a nearest and click on airport.
We got it.
Yeah,
We got
RPVB.
RPHA is ahead.
RPH.
Yeah, there's this little,
RPHT.
there's a little one. I don't know what you got for runways. Oh, that's right. We can check. 2,000 foot grass runway. What's the other one? 1,500 foot grass runway. Now you don't want that one. And they got. Is it the Phantom lights that are screwed up? Because every time somebody flies the Phantom, it's got the lights way the hell out where like the 737 should be. Thank you, Mr. Brett. That deserves a good, eh? We need a good. We haven't had a good yet tonight. Thank you, sir.
True dog.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright, baby. I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
I am having a good night tonight. I'm definitely having a good night tonight. Those lights on the Phantom, it's only the Phantom that are screwed up so bad. It's got the regular lights and then it's got lights way the hell out like where a 737 would be. I wonder if it does it while you're in the plane or if it just shows up that way when you're flying with others. I'm at 142 knots, which
Okay,
is
pull your
about
mixture back.
154 miles per hour. My mixture is
About
back.
50%, you should be good.
Leave my mixture alone. It's right there.
I just hit mine. I forgot about it.
Yeah, top quality product.
Higher you go, the less you need.
Yeah, I'm not going above 8,000. Anything over 10,000 with this thing, you gotta take you all day to get there. It's a great
I
plane.
am burning 14 gallons per hour.
Bling.
Pretty good. This plane
There, it finally caught up.
flies really good at 13 gallons per hour.
It's just almost fault, not the developers. He will always tell you, "Oh yeah, I know it. Never his fault. It was my fault for flying badly. The one plane went backwards, flew backwards, all the way up to 50,000 feet." Hey, Willie Thornton, how's it going?
I have no comment about any other developers.
Nope, I don't expect you to. I'll trash them for you.
I will never burn any bridges that may help me at
Nope.
one point in
Hey,
time.
nope. No, don't mind me a bit. I do. I've burned a couple of bridges that I know people never come on the stream.
I think I have to change the fuel doors.
Oh, you got a government card check? Mine's this month too. Don't say a word before. Have a good time getting your government card check. Mine's, like I said, mine's due this month. But I don't think I'm going to get it. I think I'm just going to let it run. Because second week in October, I finally go pick up the other car. Making me an ice cream run. Back up to 4 hours in the twin. Oh man. You see an F-18? Where'd you log in at? And make sure you're on East USA server and you're set on, what is it, all players? All players, right?
Yeah.
Know who your real friends are when you're on the bottom of the descent. Everyone loves you when you're on the top of the climb. 12 years old, 35,000 kilometers. Jesus. Well, yeah, you got a lot of trains and public transportation and a million fucking scooters over there. Mine's 30 some odd years old and has 130,000 miles on it. Make sure in your settings that you're set for all players. Where is that setting anyway? No, I'm not going to go there. If I do, I'll lose the stupid.
I think it's on data in general. Yeah, I can look. That'll let you guys catch up. No, not main menu.
Such a pretty livery, isn't it?
Yeah. Make sure online functionality.
And I love the black on black.
It might be when you're at the main menu.
Ah, shit! I can't. I know where it's at. It's in one of the. Not in the main menu. It's right in one of the 4 that pops up because you can set it while you're going. You don't have to log all the way up and set it. Looks like somebody's rolling in on you guys. Oh, that's Eddie in the Phantom. I had my motorbike for 18 months with 64,000 miles on it. North Scotland trips. Oh wow, that's a lot of miles on a damn bike in a year and a half. Holy crap! But you guys can ride like late into the winter with that, right? Or almost to the winter. You have real mild ones. You don't get tons of snow like we do. That's a lot of miles. Oh, like I was saying, Stinky got in big fucking trouble today. Well, I had the camera in my hand, so tomorrow morning, you can see Stinky getting some big shit. I had the camera running. She got big fucking trouble.
Was she playing with Pepe Le Pew?
No. She fucking. No, I'm fucking down there. We're down the river. Some critter just come through. I don't know what. It's probably the mink. And she could smell it. And there's a big, deep crack between the rocks. And I mean deep and big. Not real big, but. And there's logs in there. There's all kinds of sticks jammed in there. And I see her got her front legs down over the bank. I said, "Don't you dare go in there." And I turned around, was filming Maddie for a second. I turned around, Stinky's gone. Like shit. I go over and look, she's down in that freaking hole. She's down in the. I couldn't believe she was stuck down there. Get your ass out of that hole. She's God. Too fat. She just and old. She managed to finally get turned around. Personally, I hate what YouTube has done with shorts lately. Like make them the biggest part of the YouTube, and they don't have to pay you for them unless you get like 10 million views. Trying to compete with TikTok. I literally put the dog videos out for you guys. The plain ones have been putting out to boost the channel a little bit. Hello, William Kelly.
Pick her up by her neck and get her up out of it, or
no? She finally got twisted around and got out. But I was going to kick her ass. Like so mad she got down in there. Hey, the beacon be with you, sir. What kind of bacon do they have in the Philippines? Anybody know? Canada has Canadian bacon. America has bacon. They have Filipino bacon? I was hoping for Starfield, but I guess Lexington's okay. You're in a flat spin? Yeah, that's tough to get out of. I did a flat spin yesterday. In the Piper. Dumbass me, I purposely put it into a bigger spin than what I could recover and see if I could recover, and I did exactly what I did when I was in your Navion. Like, oh shit. Except for I only had 3,000 feet to recover it. 1,001 subs. Amazing work. Sorry, congratulated Discord, but not live since you broke 1,000. Yes, thank you. I use a subscription page. They used to have the shorts filtered based on release time. Now they batch them up near the top, and you have to go into that area and see the one sucks. Oh, you recovered it? Good for you. Oh, thank you, Mr. Sean. Yeah, we're still just a touch out for the video. We will be having a good one. Doesn't work. There's a freaking... Where's Shane? Doesn't Shane have a video on how to make sure your live stream is working? I'm all sure it does. He does. Oops. I'm almost positive he has a video. Can you search videos? I can't. Quite. Yeah, I can. Right there, right? I'm all sure he's got... I know he does. I'm trying to find it. On how to fly live. That's an old video, but it works. Well, if anybody finds it, feel free to throw it in chat. I'm not seeing it here because I can't search just his. Maybe it's in a playlist, like tutorials or something. New to OS Flight Center, maybe? Playlist? No. That's all prepare 3D settings. Well, if anybody finds it, feel free to drop it in the chat, because I know he's got one. I just can't find it. It just shows you every step, real simple. Yeah, it would be an older one too, because we did it a while ago. Oh, a couple of people found it. Thank you. Yeah, if you want to know how to get yourself working right, those will work. There we go. Multiplayer settings and OS Flight Simulator. Thank you, Sean and TPHI. I knew you had it, so that's the best place to look if you want to get on there. Fire action. Live weather is a little spotty, but I guess this is a jungle country.
You're in the jungle, baby.
You're in the jungle, baby. Where you are?
You're gonna die. They were just down here.
Yeah, but it's really weird because Axl Rose and Slash can both play under Guns N' Roses. They don't play together. They split up, but they both play under Guns N' Roses.
No, they were both at the concert.
Were they? Because they haven't played together in years. Maybe they decided to do a tour together because they'd split up, and for years you had to make sure which one you wanted to see. Because they had split, and they decided to go their separate ways, but they were both Guns N' Roses.
That was my first CD.
They were in
CD.
They were in Toronto a few weeks ago. Cool.
Appetite for Destruction.
I don't even know what my first CD is. I don't know why I would even know that.
That's one of those useless things that is still left in my brain. Will never leave.
My first phone number, my first license plate number.
That I don't. I have my first phone number, but I don't have my first license plate number. Only because I only had that car for 2 months. I had a 1998 Mustang. That was the first car I ever bought outright.
First one I bought was 1963 Jeep Willys. There's Reaper. I don't think he's actually in a 737. In an F-16.
Do you know where I live is the hometown of the Bantam Jeep?
The what?
The Jeep, where it was originally made.
Oh.
I live in that town.
Cool.
They have a festival once every year.
Jeep festival?
And it's insane how many Jeeps are there. Yeah. Like, we have a small city, right? But there's a main street that goes down the whole city, and there's literally a Jeep park everywhere. It was just nuts.
Awesome. No, my first car was a 1963 Jeep Willys. Got it all done up. All fixed up. Mine was 518-523-9260. My first plate number was 821 MIV. But I got it all fixed up, got it all done, and the insurance company said, "Oh no, they're too tippy. We won't insure you as a new driver." That sucked. All that time fixing that up, and I couldn't put it on the road.
So they drank too much?
No, because they're too tippy. They fall over, they roll over.
That's what I mean. They're
not tipsy, tippy.
Oh.
Not tipsy, tippy. They tipped over too much because they were this was the old narrow Jeep.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah. Then I got, what the hell did they get? Oh, I got a Monza Spider, which is that crazy little Chevy Monza with the V8 in it. From the factory, and the body was shot. I was completely toast. For that little 305 V8 in the car. The thing was sick. But the body was got so bad it wouldn't pass inspection, and a buddy of mine says that, hey, my grandmother's getting rid of her car as the Monza station wagon. I was like, ooh. So we went and bought it, the Monza station wagon, swapped over the V8 into the station wagon. Did that for a few years. V8 Monza station wagon. I think it was green. I know my hospital numbers for Cambridge, Peterborough, Carlisle, Norwich. First registration, my father's last three from the RAF. When I got in trouble, Dad would get the telling off. Don't ask me what my name is, though. Some small rainstorms here. There's Long Nuts. I see him now. He's in a spirit.
Yeah, look at that coast. There's a ton of houses down here. All red roof.
Oh, this whole area is packed.
You ever fly into LA, like in real life?
No, I try to avoid it.
When we would fly into LA, you could fly for half an hour over nothing but buildings.
Oh, yeah.
In an airline. It was nuts how big that place is.
My first car was a 74 Toyota Celica 1600 LT in Kermit Green. I has a sneaky feeling that someone is breathing down my neck.
There's an airport below me.
Yep, big one. No, I'm not too far behind you. We're creeping up.
Yeah, I'm trying to go slow.
That's right.
I'm only doing 133 knots.
So yeah, I'm catching you slowly. I'm 138 to 140. Depends on the wind gusts over here and the rain.
Oh, I don't have live weather on. Maybe I should do that.
I do. Live time, live weather. When I can. I mean, if the weather's totally shit like a hurricane, I don't. But
what's it like live time here?
It's sun's up. It's a sunrise. About 8 o'clock in the morning.
There, I put it to both. Oh wow, it's pretty.
Mine 87 was a 74 Mazda 929 wagon, baby shit brown.
Yeah, my first car that I drove was a 1981 Chevy Malibu station wagon in pea soup green.
Is that another baby shit green?
Yeah, shaggin' wagon.
Like a shaggin' wagon.
Wow, I just went down to 114 knots changing the weather.
Changing the weather, yeah. It's got a bit of a bite to it. My first motorcycle was a Honda 1970 CB100. 100cc popper. That was an awesome little bike. I had a Honda 80. Used to blast all over the woods on that little thing. Drove it up and down the 3rd floor of the high school one day.
Nice.
Had it in shop class to rebuild the engine, and we got it running. We were out riding around the parking lot, and somebody opened up the elevator in the back because it had an elevator for handicap going in the back door. We'd go right in it, and I drove. Best friend and I drove right in the freaking elevator. We're up 3rd floor, ripping up and down the hall on a motorcycle. Yeah, that didn't go so well. Then we switched persons, and he's driving, and I'm riding on that. It's a little bitty 80. There's 2 of us. Whee! There's 2 of us on this little bike, and we come out on the 1st floor, not the downstairs floor, which is where we had to come out on the 1st floor. And there's the resource officers right there. So he friggin' punches it with me on the back right down the shop glass stairway. Right down the stairway, out the door. He lived a couple blocks from the school, took the bike all the way to his house and left it there. The shop teacher didn't rat on us who it was, so we never actually got caught. We both had our helmets on.
Fastest asking me.
And the shop class teacher was cool as shit. He's like, I didn't see anything. We come in the next day and he's like, you boys owe me one big time. Eventually got a Kawa GPX 250. I never rode bikes much. I did some off-road biking and that's it. I got a brand new road bike, a Harley, in 87, and it had a defect in the belt. On the way home, the belt let go and tied up the rear wheel. Brand new bike.
Oh wow.
Dumped me in the middle of the highway.
I was gonna say, did you crash?
The ambulance took me to the hospital. They took the bike to the dealership. I was only bruised up pretty bad, but I didn't have anything broken. I get over to the dealership and tell them, give me my money back. And they were going to argue with me, so I called the lawyer and told him what happened. He says, like, either give him his money back today or you can give him back about 10 times that tomorrow. And they decided it'd be a good idea to give me my money back. I went down the road and got a Honda 500 Shadow with a shaft drive. This shit ain't going to happen again. Had that for 1 year, and I got sick of paying for it all winter, not being able to use it. Especially up here, 6-7 months a year, you couldn't use it, and I got sick of paying for it, so I took it back to the Honda dealer, traded it in, and got a 4-wheeler.
That's all I've ever driven is a quad.
I had the quad for almost 20 years. Never had an issue with it. The thing was like rock solid. They never replaced anything on it. I did services, oil change. Even the tires were the same ones that were on it when I bought it.
When I worked as an arborist in the wintertime, we would snow plow, and they put a plow on a Grizzly. That thing was a beast.
I'm catching you. Yeah.
We did all the sidewalks with a.
Yeah, why the hell not?
With the Grizzly.
Oh shit! Finally catching up, and everybody just disappeared. Son of a bitch.
I still see you.
Yeah, but everybody just popped out of existence. So I finally catching up, and everybody went poof, gone.
I can see somebody's lights now. Right there, I turned my lights on. Hey, there are you passing me? That was you I saw.
Yeah. I saw you for a second, and then poof, everybody went away. Thanks, Microsoft and Osobo.
There, I punched it, and you're still blowing by me.
Hey, we got 16 people watching. I said that it went to 15. How nice is that? Thanks, everybody. Oh, honestly, thanks. 16 people is awesome. 15 people is even better. Or, wait, no. Whatever, close enough. I figure 2 of them are you and I. So it doesn't count.
This is true. So it is 13 then. If you say
Yeah, it probably is 13 if you Their Wildcat looks close to release. Oh, dude, did you see their VR video of them landing on the carrier? That's sick. They just released a VR video of them landing on the carrier. They've even got the rollback after you friggin' catch the hook and you stop. Now the hook pulls you back a little bit. They even have the rollback in there. That's bonkers.
Yeah, and somehow they figured out that you'll be able to see the guns in multiplayer.
Yeah.
The wings hold in multiplayer, all that. I gotta figure out how to do that with the dip tanks in this thing.
You should be able to. Well, the way it works on this one,
No.
on every, I don't know how they've done it, but I know on like every other aircraft, whatever you have on yours, they have on theirs.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's not going to be that way.
It's not going to be that way. That'll be interesting to see how they figured it out.
Yeah,
they found a way around it.
Out how they figured it out, I'll do that with my stuff.
They probably
like
put
the canopy and the.
There's probably some sort of tag in the livery. It probably makes a link.
I think it's in the code.
Yeah, but it's got to be
certain things will show up, like spoilers will show up, flaps will show up.
I don't know. I'm glad they did. I got nobody showing up. I'm flying by myself, man.
I'm literally right below you.
And literally, even the NPC ones, or the real ones, the real airplanes, they're gone. Everything's gone. Do the cowl flaps work? Yes, they do. The graphics outside work. They're right here. They're closed. I'm going and open them. Shouldn't open them while you're flying, but they do work. See, they're open. I don't know if they affect the cooling at all when you're on the ground. Do they?
Yeah, they do. They bring it down 100 degrees like they're supposed to. The air vent comes up too.
You won't see a temp change when you shouldn't see a temp change when you're flying, but you should see it when you're sitting on the ground.
Yeah, when you're on the ground, it will. It goes down 100 degrees. I tested that. You can't see it on the gauge.
I can't ever get that to work. Where's the switch for that?
The air vent?
It's on, yeah.
It's on the right-hand side of the co-pilot yoke.
The airflow?
Yeah. It's on the, well, the knob for it's the airflow. On the right-hand side.
Yeah, we got it.
We got it.
There it is. Little scoop pops up. One is the loneliest number that I've ever seen. Oh, I've got now we're taking the singing. Sorry, everybody.
It'll be really good if the dogs start howling.
Luckily, they don't howl very often. Where'd everybody go? I'll be back. We're just going to do this. I don't care if it slows me down a second, but see if we can't get everybody back. I have 28 millisecond ping and I lose everybody. I think they work on the servers Thursday nights. So, Cthulhu Head may not be with us tonight, but he's on vacation in Alaska. And when he settles his mother's estate, I think he's going to move up there. That's where he's from originally. Dog bacon. Oh, switching server and back didn't work. At all. We're good. Yeah, everybody sees everybody but me. I don't see anybody. Oh well. It is what it is. Man, I was thinking if you did Starfield multiplayer, you'd have to make sure everybody stayed on the same provision of the world. But if you did that, it'd be cool as hell.
If they figured out multiplayer in Starfield, that'd be awesome.
Oh, they'll have it, but the problem is you're going to all have to be on the same.
How do they do it with, or do they do it with Fallout? Is Fallout multiplayer?
They have Fallout multiplayer mods, and they have Fallout or Skyrim multiplayer mods. The problem with that's fine, but the world's not always the same in Starfield.
I see what you're saying, because it's procedurally.
Yeah. Well, not only procedurally generated, but I don't want to say it with Brett here. I know I don't gotta give any spoilers away, but the instance you're in is not always the same as the instance somebody else is in.
Oh yeah, there's way different scenarios.
So I don't know how you could. Well, maybe you could force a division or world on some. I don't know. I hope they figure it out, because that would be awesome multiplayer.
Hello, TPHI.
I see nobody. Nothing. Do you suppose that's Bampa, like some kid who doesn't know how to say grandpa? Probably not.
And for those of you that own the Navion, the 1.01 is going to fix not seeing like other people's canopies and doors.
Yeah, we're not saying. Let me try. It starts off clean. No bird shit on the windshield.
Yeah, it's gonna start out clean.
So is it going to handle some? Fixes. Is it going to handle some of the glare on these?
Yes, all that's done. Had enough people bitch about it. I didn't realize that it was that bad.
It is when the sun hits it. If you're in the bright sunlight, you can't read your gauges at all. If the sun comes in the cockpit at all, you can't see them. But they look really kick-ass at night. You know what I need? I needed like a robot cam that just constantly flies around like this, at this speed, like they have for Minecraft.
I gotta learn how to do that chase view, or the camera that focuses on a plane and follows it. I need to figure out how to do that. One thing I need to learn in the sim is how to get the camera view to do that. So when I do my videos, like my promotionals,
yeah,
I can have that done instead of me moving it by hand. And I know there's a way to do it with the whole drone thing, just I never played with it enough to figure it out.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
I just had to do something. It's a bit too quiet.
You got like 3 of us right next to you.
You can use the hotel. Oh, speaking of Brett, have you learned that you can? This is not a. I was watching your video, and if you go to where you put your helmet and your suit on, and you check, you can set it so it turns your helmet and suit off when you're in environments that you don't need it, and it just makes it invisible, but it's still on. So you don't have to keep constantly taking it on and off like when you go to a world where there's air.
I knew it did that with the helmet. I didn't know it did it with the suit, dude.
So you can do it with the suit and the helmet. If you just look in where you put it on, if the bottom left, it'll tell you what you can. Well, middle of the screen, it'll tell you what key to do to switch it so it'll work like that.
Oh, maybe that's a PC thing then.
So you can set it to automatically go invisible when you're on planet side. Or if you're on a planet that's cold but still breathable atmosphere, it'll keep your suit on, take your helmet off still. So it's kind of cool like that. Just grab it, the hottest cartoon woman ever. Yeah, pretty much.
Just a little bit off today. You can all fuck off today.
Alright, I'm going to try it one more time, switching over to another server. I'm going to let it run for a minute and then come back. And you can knock coffee pots down with grenades, and then you can't pick them back up. Yep, I know it. I'm not getting anybody even over here. Like, nobody's popping up. Like, anywhere. And the next airfield. Hey, no worries, Mr. Sean. It's off when I'm on a planet attacking. All your benefits are still on. It doesn't take the helmet off. It makes it invisible.
Yeah, you'll still
get the chameleon. You'll still get all of it. I'm not getting anybody. Like even switching servers, I'm not getting anybody. Huh. Odd. Use trash cans to move stuff in other rooms with no people and spam for. Nah, I don't want to play with the free stuff and the hacks. It's too easy to make freaking money in the game. Oh, everybody came back. Starting to. There, that worked.
Yay.
So yeah, if you read it, it only makes it invisible. It doesn't take away their stats. I hope you feel better, Mr. Sean. Take care. Have a good night, dude. Thanks again for that money. Much appreciated. I don't use a keyboard, so. Yeah, maybe it was you. Yeah, you logged out, everything. They popped back in. Yes, you get shouts. Well, they're not shouts, but they're shouts. That's exactly what they are. They're shouts. They're Skyrim shouts, but they got some other term for them. But you do get them. It's magic. You shout, shout, shout at the devil. I'm gonna do this for Mr. Sean.
So where are we at on this flight plan?
I have no idea. I'm at Bampa.
We're pretty close.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
Yeah, we're not too far. About half, a little over halfway, I think.
Let's see, in miles, it is a little over 100 miles away.
Yeah, about 45 minutes or so.
How much fuel do I have? Oh, I got plenty of fuel.
I got
Not even a half tank.
69%. Oh, did you do voice just cracked like I'm 12 again. Did you do a Christ, now my brain's gone on vacation again. Like you did with the twin Navion. A sim brief profile for this one?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Okay, yes! Hello! See the Navion being the sim on my end instead of the generic planes. Yeah. I guess it won't take long for somebody to mod sound the Skyrim shouts into Starfield power users. Alright, there we go. We gotta see if I get a snapshot here. Get the other one. Where's the other one? There we go. Oh, no. Too fast, too slow. Yeah, I think I got it. Maybe. Sweet. Oh, that was a good shot, Mr. Sean. I kind of cut you off a little bit on that one. No, I don't see anybody.
Hey, get it while it's hot.
Yeah. Alright, we're good. We are good. Having a good time. IFR, I follow roads. That's a cool shot. We gotta get that one. We've got to get that one.
Ooh, Reaper's flying a Cessna 182 with retractable gear.
Ah, Cessna Cardinal.
Had one of those at my FPO.
I had to pump
It was
the.
a
I had to
ton
pump
of
the.
money to
I
buy
had.
that plane.
I had to pump the gear down in one of those.
Ooh, no, thank you.
There's a little. That's how come I know there's a pump between the seats. It looks like a. It looks like an old e-brake handle. That's how I know that.
Yeah.
Because I had to pump the shit out of that one day while we circled around.
I'm gonna get it working in this plane, so that's one of the things that's gonna be in 1.01.
One of the things is you don't actually have to pump it a whole hell of a lot because gravity drops them down, and the pumping just builds enough pressure to lock them. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Yeah, they only kept that Cardinal at the airport for like a year. That was just a maintenance nightmare. Scrape. It's not one they kept.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they didn't have just liveries for their update today.
That was garbage update. The thing is, we know there's some good planes that were submitted. Like,
no idea what's going on with them. That's just, I don't know. It's almost to the point where it's unacceptable.
Yeah, Reaper said he just bought the 182.
There has to be a ton of other planes that are waiting to get through them. Like, did somebody go on vacation and they only have one person doing all of this?
No, I think what they did is they took everybody. I think they took all the developers over to 2024 and left the Skeletons crew behind for this. Yep, Dragonborn to Starborn.
Yeah, but it's not the developers that are testing it to give it validation. They have an outsourced third-party company that's doing it called, what's it called? Laris, I think it's called.
Yeah, that again doesn't make a lot of sense to me. There's probably some guy sitting in his jockey shorts in his mom's basement.
Yeah.
I want another pot pie.
I looked it up to see who they were because they have it on their name in the teams, and I was like, what is this company? You know, or why do they have this name that it is? And I also noticed, talking to other couple devs, they have the same exact people I have. So it's not like it's just for my teams, they're like everybody's teams.
I'd lay dollars to donuts a couple of those guys give them kickbacks. Or call them, like, message them like, here's an extra $200, get my plane in there now. Cut it out, dog.
What up, dog?
Clawing me to pet her. That's what she's doing.
Want some loving, daddy.
Yeah, good old stink dog.
Alright, I think I finally matched your airspeed.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Only took me
Pretty
to get
freaking
to it.
close. Pretty close.
I'm messing with the RPMs to do it. I'm not changing my throttle.
No, just a hair faster now. TPH, I slowed down back there. They're taking the Reaper now. I have lactose issues, and I tried the Bear's oat milk with no ice cream. It's so smooth and so good. Oh, Briars. Wait a minute. Yeah. Hey, whatever, as long as you like it, right? I eat way too much
My
ice cream.
local ice cream, it's unbelievably, like, probably the reason why I'm so fat.
I quit smoking and took up snacking. Yeah, there is absolutely no ILS at this airport we're coming to. Of any kind. There's no RNAV, no ILS, no nothing. Visuals only, so we gotta fly it in by hand.
You can do a visual approach with the PMS 50. It's an option.
Oh, I can visual this thing in. This thing flies easy.
Yeah, we can do a visual on 3 or 21.
I don't know. I'm just going in. I don't remember which one I chose. I really don't remember which one I chose. Hold on, I'll tell you something. Oh, it's not telling me. I thought I put one in. Oh, well, that when that whole thing freaked out, it did away with my approach. Oh, I'm afraid to touch it now. Well, it's kind of cool that the racing world is such a small world. that one of the girls that raced with us, Dad's a hell of a nice guy too. He raced for years, and he raced Formula Atlantic back in the day, and she raced, and now she's a race engineer for Aston Martin Formula 1 team and driving in that new women's Formula Series in Europe. So that's cool as hell. And then I just found out another kid that raced with us is a race engineer for Joe Gibbs Racing Xfinity team. So he's made his way to NASCAR. That's pretty cool.
Let's see, the winds are gusting to 6 at 189 degrees.
Okay, there you go. We have
a two knot headwind right now.
We have a dairy-free and gluten-free house. As long as it's not a bacon-free house, we'll be fine. Of course, I guess if you're Muslim, you'll have a bacon-free house. But
right now, my range is 676 nautical miles, and that's how far we already went. My endurance is another 4 hours. I can fly this night.
Yeah, then you get it trimmed out all the way. It'll go a long way.
I filled out. Yeah, I filled out for me. Yeah.
I don't care what exercise I have.
Dustin's playing Starfield. He asked me how big it was. I was like, it's pretty big. He's like 117 gigabytes. Holy shit. I was like, yeah, I had to make space in my Xbox just for that game.
Okay. When I found out that my cholesterol was right on the money, I'm like, great, I can take a pill and still eat all the bacon I want. Yes.
That's not what that's for. You're doing it wrong.
I don't give a shit. My numbers came back great on my cholesterol. Fuck you, I'm eating bacon.
I just went to Sam's Club and bought 4 pounds of it.
I buy that big 10-pound box at Sam's Club.
Or maybe that's what it was, 10 pounds.
Big 10-pound box, but I break it up into small packages and freeze it, so I don't have to buy it all the time.
Yeah, mine's all frozen. I put it in the freezer. I haven't even touched it yet. I still have sausage and
bacon wrapped sausage dogs.
Patties and links.
Maybe this weekend I'll do some more bacon on bacon breakfast sandwich. Oh, that breakfast sandwich looked awesome when you made all that bacon.
I was telling you earlier, I picked up my son because he had a tennis appointment in school, so I had to drop him off. But he was like, "Is it okay if I keep the car for a week? Because his step brother is getting married next weekend." And I told him, "Yeah, you can keep the car. I have enough vehicle then because we only have one vehicle. So I'm without a vehicle for a week. God forbid something would have happened with him up there, but I have a lot of vehicles around me, so I can use a public car."
You're getting a bit quiet there, just letting you know.
Me?
Yeah. Well, your voice kind of drifted off. Quiet.
Yeah, because I was talking about real life stuff.
Oh. Like, damn it, I don't have a car. Kid got the car.
But I made him stop in, when we were out and about.
Stocking up.
I went to the grocery store real quick.
I love Sam's Kids. Cheaper to buy in bulk for a family of 4. I'd buy in bulk by myself.
Same here. That's how I am now.
But
I was buying it for me and him, but God, everything's so much cheaper now not having him around. I hate to say it.
And I have a seal meal, you know, where you vacuum seal everything, break it down to smaller packages, vacuum seal it, freeze it. But I only keep it frozen for 1 year, like meats. And I'll either take them out after the year and either make a whole shitload of jerky or can a bunch of it. Once you can it, it's good for another 5 years.
My sister just got finished canning her tomatoes. She has over 100 jars of tomato sauce.
Wow. I can straight up. I do beef, venison, whatever. My grandmother used to can a whole chicken. She'd get those young Well, they'd kill them in the fall. The young roosters.
Yeah.
You'd kill them in the fall, and she can't stuff the whole thing in a jar and can it.
Why not? It'll last forever.
At the
My
end
neighbor
of the
growing
like
up had one of those
$600.
underground mound dirt.
Root cellar. Root cellar.
Yeah, he had a root cellar.
Yeah, we did too growing up. Not anymore, but we did growing up. And I learned to can everything.
Yeah, that's what he did. His wife canned everything, and they put it in there, and they had like a huge storage area, and it was all just an underground mound that they put it in. It kept it cool all year round.
Yep.
They were true farmers, though, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I live in farm country, and I grew up farms, so I used to canning stuff and freeze or dehydrating stuff, making jerky out of stuff.
Yeah, I baled hay every year for them guys.
Dehydrate fruits and vegetables.
The old farm boy mentality.
You know, it's the best part. You know, it's the best part about being a farmer.
What?
Is I got to drive the tractor when we were haying, and everybody else had to throw the bales. Fuck you.
Oh no, I was the bale thrower.
He got short on his thing. All I did was drive the tractor.
Had to wear a long sleeve shirt and jeans.
Yeah, because it'd tear you up. It would tear you up.
I was done. My legs were just, it looked like a cat was scratching post with my leg. It was so bad. You only make that mistake once.
You also only make the mistake of standing right behind the kicker once.
Oh yeah. I had a buddy of mine
blows you right off the back of the trailer.
He got blown all the way off. It was so funny. I mean, it was, but it wasn't. He didn't get hurt, but it was just like, you know. He was sitting there BSing in between bales.
Oh,
He wasn't paying attention.
Oh. 30, 40-pound bale hits you right in the chest, blow you right off the back of the trailer.
And launched him.
Well, you can tell it's getting to be cold outside. Maddie brought in all her bones today.
Aw.
Over the last 2 days, she's been digging up all her bones and bringing them in. Oh, she's throwing up. Poor puppy. We'll get it after. Don't worry. She gets sick and she runs outside. Good dog. You're a good dog, Maddie. I did the bale thing first time I did. And I wore a short sleeve shirt because it's hot. Never did that again. See? Maybe a homemade arm guards for it. People know.
Yeah, wear gloves and just cover every bit of skin you can.
Now they do those giant rolls and everything, and they pick them up with tractors. But
yeah, they just pick them up with a forklift.
Oh, they got to. They're 1,000 pounds a roll, for Christ's sakes.
Oh, they're bigger than a pickup truck. They're so darn big.
Uh-oh, here comes Icarus.
I want to say I maxed you 100% at your speed right now.
Yeah, you've been dead on right there. Farm was fun growing up. Now the farm one day, I was 19 years old. I had a coyote pup. That friend saw the mother got hit by a car, and there was 3 pups, and I took one of them. And we were racing around the barn, and I just went running in the barn, and Foxy was right on my ass, you know, a little pup chased me in the barn. All of a sudden I hear a guy yell, a farmer from down the road happened to be going by and saw a coyote chase me in the barn. He was going to shoot it. Let's get back. I got it. No. My puppy.
My father and I were going out to the woods to go cut wood, and I went ahead of him and to open up the fence, the gate. I crawl underneath the barbed wire fence. Well, I got caught trying to get underneath on the fence, and I couldn't get out, and a copperhead snake just happened to be going by. My dad jumped off the tractor and he had a shovel in the back and he just went over and whacked the thing, just completely killed it.
Yeah.
But I'll never forget that. I was traumatized.
Today it was 25 here, going down to 7. Yeah, the mornings are getting cool here, which is good because if it doesn't get some cool nights, or if we don't get some cool nights, there's not going to get any sugar in the grapes. It'll make them sour as fuck. And the sugar won't get in the apples either if it doesn't get cold.
You didn't pick your grapes yet?
Dear Lord, no. You know how much farther out I am than you guys? Season-wise, they're just barely starting to turn.
Oh, okay.
I'm not 800 feet above sea level, and I'm way farther north than you.
We actually had a vineyard.
About 4.5 hours north.
We had about, I'd say, 10 rows of vines.
I only have 4 vines. I have a 2 Concord, 1 hybrid, red-green hybrid.
Yeah, ours were all Concord.
And I have a green, Because I only make a little bit of grape jelly, and the rest I eat. I just eat them. Because I like grapes. They're not made.
Nice.
They're not. If I have a big year where I have a whole shitload of them, I'll make grape jelly.
We had grapes, we had raspberries, black and red, we had elderberries, we had a lot. My dad was a nut when it came to gardening.
Well, last year I planted 6 fall raspberries, which they're just coming in right now. They're delicious. I get a handful of raspberries a day because now I have like 8 plants and I planted 6 last year and I have 8 more this year on top of it. They just shot themselves up. I pissed on a cow fence once by accident because part of it was hidden in the woods in the back of the whole new kind of pain. Oh, you pissed on the electric fence. Oh, man.
Who's in front of me? Who is that between us? They're flying upside down.
Icarus. Gotta be Icarus who's upside down. There we go.
In and handy on B.
Icarus. It's upside down. It's Icarus.
He's holding it perfect. Yep, I see his name now.
I'm pissing on the electric fence. Oh, man. We used to try to, if you grabbed a hold of somebody and then you grabbed the fence, they were the end of the circuit, so they got it much worse than you did. So you'd grab them around the wrist and you'd grab the electric fence, and they'd be like, oh, fuck!
There's a video out there for some guys that were in Australia. I'll have to find it. It is hilarious. They're like, oh yeah, I can touch this. There's no problem. Ah! He does it again and again. It's so funny.
Well, it's really funny is to watch people because they don't realize it's not electrified all the time. It runs in, the modern ones runs in spurts. You know, they pulse. So they think, oh, there's nothing here, and then they really grab it, and they tap it a couple times. Whoa, shit, where'd you go? Woo! Just did a pull out. That's wild. You know, if it's pulsing, they think, oh, there's nothing, so they grab right a hold of it, and then it bites them bad. Pissing on the electric fence, dude. That's rough.
I can say I've never done that.
That's a whole new word. That's a whole new world of what the fuck did I just do?
They don't call you numbnuts for nothing.
That's fun shit. Oh my god. That's too funny. I'm gonna call Willie Thornton Sparky now.
It's something I would have done. I have so many incriminating things against me.
Which way's the airport running? This one can go smell can't screw
No,
which way did you say the winds were blowing?
189. At this altitude, I don't know what it is down there.
Can you get the weather report from here?
I think so. Let me look.
Elevation 16 feet. East 126 at 10.
So we want to land on, well, it's pretty much straight across the runway. It's 3 and 21. So 21 would be the favoring runway.
It's still a little ways out. Not really, that's 10 nautical miles. Probably 10 miles out from the turn and another, what, 25, 30. This thing's fucked up. This thing ain't even close.
I just hit it on mine. We're 47.8 nautical miles out. And I activated the approach and it immediately turned me to the left.
It picked up an approach all the way out here?
Yeah.
Hey, Zenon, welcome back.
It's a visual approach.
Yeah, that's all they have. Would you do visual on 21? I'll wait till I make the turn before I do the visual on 21. I hope your car did well. Hey, it's Mr. Gammy Wombat.
He pulls a knife. You pull a gun. He sends one of yours to the hospital. You send one of his to the mall.
I wonder if... I gotta see something. I know I was playing with this. I wonder if I got it to work. Even the original tires and brakes. Holy shit, dude. Is it gonna work?
I used to say, fuck off. Now I say, that's nice.
I got it working again. That's nice. Oh, Gammy was playing a really cool game this morning. My time. Afternoon for you get it for the Australian people, but evening or whatever it was. But it's like a rock crawler game where you're like closed course. It's almost like, I don't know if you know what Trials is on motorcycles, but it's with big trucks. First night I was washing a hog house and no one turned the power off. The auger motors, when the wet head touched the auger motor, the hog house, oh, Jesus Christ. I thought you were going to die. Yeah, that's a hell of a zap. I think the worst I got it was I was on a ladder I was working a job doing electrical with my dad, an electrician, and he'd hired this real idiot. And I was up on a ladder putting up a light. And the freaking idiot untaped my breaker, turned it on, trying to get power for his grill. And that screwdriver was touching the metal box and the screw at the same time, and it freaking blew up in my face. I didn't actually get zapped, but it blew me right off the ladder. They just say Dad was busy, fired him. Oh, you don't ever untape a breaker.
Something like that with I did that with a breaker once, putting the screwdriver in and having it zap it. Luckily I had gloves on.
Procedure, approach. Visual on 21. I don't really want to go.
I gotta go over all these mountains.
I gotta go all the way out the straight.
To the other side.
Yeah,
and then drop like a mofo. Yeah.
Oh well. Hold approach and activate. Oh, that pissed it off. It thinks it's on straight. You dumbass. Frickin' plane. Now it's lost my freaking... Alright, we're just flying it in manually. Autopilot decided it's going to puke. fly around in circles. No. Autopilot off. We're done with the autopilot. We're done with it having its fucking wrong button. Yeah, beep. We're done with the autopilot having its misfit sessions tonight. My chest and poly counter. That's scary, man. Hey, Rudin. How's it going, dude?
I took it out on AP. I'll come join you. I think Chris is on the ground.
Where? At that last airport? Or did you just get that far ahead?
Yeah.
I can't even see where I'm going. Pull this up. There we go. The gals think they're sitting on my rudder pedal, so that's probably why the plane's wobbling off to the side a little bit. I wonder if I could do a direct 2 straight if it'll freaking pick that up. No. No. Try to do a direct 2. No. What the hell is that? Come on. STR CHT. And it's not going to find it. Find. Nope. Nearest. In the flight plan. Oh, I'm going to fly into the mountains doing this. There. Ah, fuck it. Didn't work. One of these days, we'll just get our map up and say, piss on it. No idea yet, no clue. You figure slipped out of the box breaker. Bunch of electric prongs. Yeah, working, but off for 4 days and Saturday heading up to the beach again. Nice. Nice hot weather ahead. Yeah, it's not my day to fucking autopilot's not my day today. Started badly, gonna end badly. That's pretty good. We'll just hand fly the final. My friend has a house in Myrtle Beach as a vacation house. The water company called and told him the water usage in the last week is off the charts. The toilet sprang a leak and it ran for 9 days. Ouch. Well, at least the water company caught on to it. Ugh, house and the AC system. Joys. Now they'll learn the age-old thing why you shut the freaking mains off when you're not in a house, when you're not there. Especially up here where it gets freaking cold, you not only shut the mains off, but you freaking drain the water lines out. And when you design your water system, you put in a low point purposely so you can pop the plug and drain it. Because it'll freeze and break. That sucks, so that's a lot of damage. Doesn't know what in the summer there's definitely people, yeah. There's people there constantly, but it's a quick shut off. There's usually just one shut off. He'll throw it from now on when he's not there. not drain it entirely, but just shut it off the main. It should have a shut off right inside the house. Yeah, new protocol. Yep. Leave the house, shut the main off. Because you don't need to fully winterize, you just shut the main off when you're not there in the summer. Yeah, another couple weeks here and we'll have to start draining garden hoses and all that shit. Shut off the outdoor faucet. That sucks. That's a lot of money down the drain. I'm glad you didn't go down and use the sponges lots of them. Yeah. Yep, that time of year again. Getting ready to winterize all the hoses. Take the air chuck and blow out all the hoses. I don't even take mine inside. Plus I got some that are buried, like feeding the gazebo. So I just take my air chuck and compressor and blow the lines out. Every year, same old, same old. No, it just does what it does. Ugh. Yeah, it's not a fault, but it just sucks. Every time I get a loan on this house or refinance on this house, I'm always refinancing and shit needs to be done or better interest rates come along, I'll refi it, but every single time. No, you need to have flood insurance. No, I don't. Here's the map. Here's the FEMA maps that I don't need flood insurance. Somebody's just upside down. Hey, you, Gunner?
Yeah.
Sitting empty is bad for houses. But I always get in fights with them over whether I need flood insurance or not. And they're like, well, your house sits right on the water. Yeah, I'm only 20 feet from the water, but I'm 25 feet above the water. If my house floods, you're not going to need to worry about insurance. You need to worry about an arc. My house floods, the entire downtown Los Angeles is gone. Completely gone. Excuse me. When we get done flying the Navion, I finished all the Navion flight planes. When we're done with that, we're going to be getting real close to PNG. That's going to be some fun flying up in the Guinea. My mom's condo is about 29 foot above sea level. We had that hurricane go by. It was like 7-foot storm surge. Never got anywhere near the house. That's nice, living a quarter mile from the water and being that high. That's actually high for Florida, 29 foot. I lived like 3 feet above the water. And when we had that big storm surge, I went outside and the water was up to my knees. I lived right on a salt marsh, like literally right out the back door was the creek that fed the salt marsh that was run where the marsh was. This is such a nice plane. How many do we have tonight? 7 or 8 of them? We'd had 9 if was an Xbox yet.
Don't remind me.
What was that? You were all scrambled right there. I didn't hear anything you said.
I said, don't remind me.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got a whole bunch of really cool liveries this week and a discount on Reno. Oh boy.
Hey, I got some new airports though, so when I do my testing, I know how far the takeoff is. They actually have them marked by foot almost.
Oh, nice. I have no idea. I haven't heard anything more than what I've heard. The original announcement, that's all I know about it, and it's coming out in 2024.
August of 2024.
August now? We got a date? Rough date?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I saw that somewhere on their website.
So they'll probably have some big presentation at the June conference.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll give away keys.
That'd be really cool.
We'll mug them. We'll steal some keys. Actually, not unheard of. This game is 3 years old. It's not unheard of for them to go to a new model every 3 or 4 years. Am I happy about it? No, because now they've neglected this one. They're not really fixing stuff. They're obviously not doing shit about getting planes up there. So they can add the white dot back in. Well, I never had the white dot until after they came out with their white dot fix.
I don't even know. I don't even know what the white dot is.
It's the you know when you play Starfield, you got the white dot for your targeting dot for your controller.
Yeah.
It's that dot. It literally is.
I've never had it.
The controller dot.
I'm in development all the time, so.
But the exterminator came by today to check exterminate activity, and when he saw my flight sim set up, his jaw dropped. Yeah, the guy with the appraiser stopped by and saw my screens and the yoke and all the panels. He's like, dude, you do flight sim? I literally never had the white dot issue until they put out the fix for the white dot, and then I started getting it. The Cougar throttle? Not familiar with the Cougar throttle. In beta, there's no white dot so far. Well, that's good. I haven't had one tonight, but I'm not in the cockpit much tonight.
I hear the Cougar model's in her late 40s.
What?
I heard the Cougar model is in her late 40s.
The what model?
The Cougar model.
Oh, I get it. Took me a minute.
Dad joke.
Yeah. You're not getting your pedals now until next year? Well, that's only way behind schedule.
I'm following Phil the Reaper. I don't know where I'm going.
I don't know. I'm just going over to the final waypoint and roll in on it. But follow Reaper, he's a much better pilot than I am. Out of the Warhawk throttle. Oh, maybe someday when my channel gets big and famous, I can afford that shit. I guess now I'm gonna have to start saving for the Flight Sim Expo next year. Get my Hungano A320 Bravo handle. Something's wrong with the company right now. I got world famously bad landings.
Come on, you should be able to butter this plane.
I know, I've flown it enough. Gotta get behind the plane though. Here we go. Roll in on final. I am infamous. On speed. I forgot how much this thing does not bleed off speed. There we go. We'll put it in a slip, it'll bleed off speed. There it goes.
Yeah, it'll drop grenade.
Well, the thing is, you put out that second layer of flaps, you better be on your throttle, because that thing will... If you put on the...
yeah, those barn doors...
When they come down to full, you better have your hand on the throttle, because it's going to want to go full throttle on your ass.
I'm at about 30% and dropping pretty good with full flaps. I'm still hitting 90 knots.
Just drop the full flaps. I'm hoping for Butter Mighty. I'm gonna say Mighty. Oh, I let it go to 75. That's gonna hurt. We got it. Oh, no we didn't. Fuck. Bounce. Oh, I just broke the gear. Gunner! I broke the gear. I need maintenance. That was not butter. That was definitely the other one. What the hell did I even call that?
I buttered it.
Looks like Reaper had a gear collapse. Reaper, what the hell happened, dude? Looks like your gear collapsed. See, that's a freaking Cardinal. I told you. Give it 5. That wasn't even a 5. Oh, it looks like the right-hand gear collapsed. That happened on the Cardinal? I know it happens on them in real life. Butter straight out of the freezer. Icarus already over here parked, having a beer.
You got the ground crew on them.
Oh, yeah, actually put it up and didn't realize. Oops. That'll do it. He took all the ground crew. That was nice of him. Oh, easy there, buddy. Right there. That looks good. This one's easy to shut off.
It's a rose between two thorns.
Ah, shit. Was not expecting that. I didn't expect that either. Look at that. We can't fly in formation, but motherfucker, we can park in formation. We can formation park like you wouldn't believe. Nice job, grumpy old bastard squadron. Did we leave anybody in the air? No, Eddie landed early. He had the jet. Let's see, who else was here? We had Reaper, Gunner, Wingman, Icarus, and Mr. TPHI 17. And like I said, we had Eddie flying along as well. And Colonel Longnuts also flew along. We kind of faded in and out, but he got in there. Guys, thanks. It was a lot of fun. There's 17 people watching. Yeah. We're doing really good on the numbers. I'm really excited. It's been a lot of fun. Got some fun stuff tomorrow night. We're going to be in Thailand. I got a new flight plan I'll be putting up later. Some bush flying in Thailand will be fun. And then weekend off. I'll do a first flight sometime during the weekend. And I might do a members only stream at some point if I find some time, free time. So keep your eyes open for that. Till next time, guys, thanks so much for stopping by. Every one of you, my members especially. All y'all.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you all. And have a good night, guys. Much appreciated. Gunner, thanks for coming along and providing a great-ass aircraft for the flight
tonight. Thanks for having me.
And we'll see y'all in the next one, eh? If I can find the buttons. I don't even have the screen up to have the button up. Son of a bitch.